Welcome back.
Yo!
New Essentials Podcast.
Hey.
It's your host, Poo, with my boy, SmooV.
Shout out!
Of course, again, our special guest. He's been demoted absolutely again. We're not wasting no time. He's not here again.
He's been demoted to
so that C grade
host.
he had has now been pushed down to a D-.
Failure.
How was your weekend, though, brother?
I'm alive, bro.
You
Straight
alive?
up.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
My weekend, it was pretty eventful, honestly. I had a good time. Had a good Labor Day weekend. I had a lot of fun.
Go in.
No, we can't go in.
I'm
not trying to get incriminated. I can't get incriminated because somebody gonna be listening to this and I'm gonna get in trouble.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it PG. I had the SmooV family with me. Everybody locked up. My pops, my sis, my brother, my kids. And I just hosted them on the town. I just did what a leader of the family should do.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I was apprehensive at first, not gonna lie. I was kind of rolling my eyes, but then I just was like, you know what? Forget it, and turned it to love. Okay. And it was all good. It was literally all. 100%. It's all about how you think about it.
100%. Yeah, I feel you. But like I said, bro, glad to see you again.
Hey, 100%.
Make sure I get my hands sanitized. I don't know your hands.
Hey, bro. Hey, likewise, bro.
I don't know where your hands been. You want something, my boy?
Man.
Because you got to shake people's hand nowadays.
Yeah,
Immediately. You feel me?
Hey, but I just feel like I'm in like the profession that's like most highly likability. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? So
yeah, it's going to happen. I can't wait for you. Like I told you before, you're going to be my primary once you finally pass your classes.
God willing.
You are a certified dentist.
God willing.
You're going to be my primary for sure.
Hey, man.
But what we got today, my boy?
It's written.
What we got
today? We're going to give an introduction. We're going to give a description. We're going to give a recollection of what we feel that Essentials is. And we're going to give real props and shout-outs to our photographers and people that are recording us right now on our visual. Shout them out, Pooh.
100%. First, we got my boy Ace
Hey!
in the building. Next, we got Noel
Hey!
in the building. Next, we got my boy Luigi.
Hey!
Didn't bring Mario. So
hello.
in the building, man.
You know how hard he was to get him on Super Smash, bro? Come on.
Bro, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all time, man, because y'all did not have to come do this. Y'all did not have to come in.
Your time is invaluable.
Time is the most important thing that we have. And the fact that y'all gave us y'all time, bro, like I said, I appreciate y'all, bro, 100%.
Blessings. Thank you.
Drinks, man, behind the camera, bro.
Hey, for real, man. Hopefully it's in focus.
But today, we're going to talk about what Essentials Podcast is, number one.
Absolutely.
So, what is Essentials Podcast, and what is it to you?
Essentials Podcast, to me, is we're the voice of the generation.
100%. Say it again for the people.
We're the voice of the generation. You hear me right now?
I appreciate you.
Okay, cheers to that, bro. Real talk, man. I got my what we drinking right now, bro? I'm fancy.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm about to shot in. You know what? Shot in. Shot break. I like doing shot breaks during the
Shot break.
Shot break.
Back to what I was saying.
Ooh, that hurt.
We're the voice of the generation. Young men,
My bad.
born and raised
Cut that. Edit that.
in San Francisco. Black men, varying degrees of education, varying degrees of life experiences, but
Talk
origins
your shit.
are the same.
Talk your shit.
Roots are deep rooted ever since the Great Black Migration. Look it up! And we are just here to leave our mark on society right now. We're here to be that time capsule for what is to come. We're here to let it be known what the real perspective is of a straight man in 2020 and beyond. Nothing's wrong with that. And we got a little everything in us. We're multifaceted. We're just not with the ratchetness. Can I go on a tangent right quick?
Go ahead. That's your move. The tangent is you.
Let me take a glass on this one.
Okay. That's a new one. You don't never do that.
That's right.
The shades stay on.
That's how you know it's real.
Okay. So speak your mind. I'm going to back up.
me personally and my entertainment values, I'm not here for the black struggle movies. I've seen them all. I'm not watching any more Butlers. It's done. I'm not watching 11, 12, 40, 100 Years a Slave. I'm over it. I'm like, don't we got any future stories? Are we not in Jurassic Park 2? You know, can we not fly? You know, are we flying?
19 of them motherfuckers, so yeah.
Why our first superhero got to be Hancock or Drunk? Or Luke Cage or X-Con?
Meteor Man was our first one. You kind of look like one of the Golden Lords.
Hey, I loved it, man. And I'll dye my hair gold, too, one time.
Hey,
check on the ground.
If you do that, I'm frying your ass into
I did, man. It was 2016, bro. Check it. Check the stats, man. It was out. It's out there. The pictures are out there.
We just lost one too. R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman.
R.I.P.
It's gone, bro. That shit really fucked me up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit kind of fucked me up. The fact that he is like
such a martyr and such a visualization and imagery.
Going through a lot of shit, still making movies. Damn. Like you literally battling cancer and you're still making movies. Like,
shout out to Arthur Burton who left on Instagram. Think about this. He was making movies, had cancer, and no leaks.
That's true. He never said anything about it.
No one said anything.
He was able to mask it, like.
No one about him. Anybody in his team, anybody who associated, anybody who knew him, anybody who was a nurse. Or a nurse assistant or LVN or somebody who just was a faculty in the hospital. Never said anything, never got out. That's real.
You ain't gotta keep talking about all these different forms of doctors because you finna be a doctor,
bruh. I'm just giving you levels, man.
I don't even know what half the shit I never even heard of.
Hey, real ones know, man. Google everything that we talking about. It's on there.
100%.
But back to what I was saying on my original tangent. You made me go on a whole another
wrong side. Geometry people, reverse tangent.
Reverse tangent. I'm not here for the black struggle movies. I seen them, all of them.
Okay.
I can't do it, and apparently those are the only ones that are worth some sort of award. If we're not a crooked cop instead of Malcolm X, we ain't getting no award. But we don't find our own awards as successful, I guess you would say. The BET Award is not as highly coveted as Emmy or an Oscar, I guess, or a Grammy. And even though if you go even deeper, which is all owned by the same people of Viacom and such forth, So, without going that far deep into it, I'm not here for the struggle, okay? There's many more stories to be told. That's just real. I'm tired of it, so I don't include myself into it. And so that's what we're giving in Essentials Podcast, getting off the tangent, is that we're giving you authentic, even though we might have some ratchetness in it, but we're real dudes that care about our health. We care about our finances. We care about our children. We care about our families.
I don't have any kids for the listeners. I am a single man, no kids.
Shout out Cameron and Chase. Daddy loves you. Cameron and Chase, Daddy loves you. He really does. See you soon.
My nephew. Shout out my nephew.
Yeah. So we care about the family structure, the community. Tell us a little bit more about it. I done went on 2 different side tangents.
You went on a tangent, a cosine, a sine. You was not playing with your little triangle.
You asked me a question. But we came back to our original point, though.
You did, but I was like, I'm confused.
Had to take off the glass on that bitch.
You definitely took me on a loop, no question.
But we completed our loop, though.
You know what? You was about 325 degrees in your circle. So you did your loop. I feel you. You was close enough.
It's 360 degrees
but
is a full circle,
did 325.
Man.
That's
bro.
what
I'm
feeling
the whole thing, man. Okay. You ain't never passed geometry.
I did. I had a Mr. Singer, Burton High School. I had a B+. Okay. I was a math major in college. Don't disrespect me, brother.
All right, true that.
Numbers is my thing.
All right, well, you need to finish your degree. Anyway. That ain't shit. So.
No, but anyway, man, like similar to what he said before the tangent. For me, Essentials is just a different aspect of something that we don't have that element of where we come from. Mm-hmm. There's no element of people just talking and freely with no judgment. You can say literally whatever you want within a podcast form, just in general. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Black men especially. I mean, even with men
that
in
you
general,
can identify with. That's not super ratchet.
Yeah, it's just in general, like men in general, we don't have the ability to just sit back or no one. Or like the outreach to just talk and vent and just say how we feel, no matter what the subject matter is.
Talk your stuff, Pooh.
So with Essentials, that's literally like what we doing. We're able to talk about whatever we want, whether it's society, whether it's culture, sports, politics, anything, bro.
Speak.
We might talk on some ratchet shit. Talk about these crazy shit that's going on. Some shit we do. Coming from where we from, you've seen a lot. You know what I mean?
We can write a book on that.
Exactly. Drugs and abusing and crazy shit that we've seen.
That's easy.
Sport, like I said, sports. Laughter, just anything. You know what I mean? We're able to talk about that. Mm-hmm. And then we're able to touch on the things we do as well to reach out to people, like. The cannabis spaces that we in now.
Ooh, speak!
The book club that we have,
shout out YGM Book Club.
Yeah, we're able to do a lot of different things, bro. So this means a lot to me. I'm very passionate about this. I haven't done anything in the media, which is weird, but I'm pretty good at doing this. Like, I've never took a media class. I've never took
nice pat on the back,
form of that. Yeah, of course you got
it.
You got it. Let me do that for me real quick.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's never one of those. I got the hiccups. But I never was on like I said, I just wanted to do something different, bro. You know? And I know we've already talked about this, of course, off recording. It's like, this means a lot to both of us. It's something we take very, very seriously. Mm-hmm. We don't take no time off. We literally working on this shit literally daily, day in and day out. Man. Until we perfect it. Man. Until we get all the listeners we can possibly get, subscribers we can possibly get. So
shout out. We love you, listeners.
Yeah, every part of this, man. I love it, bro. So for me, that's like the ultimate what it is for me. So it's like kind of a success story, but it's not really,
well, to get something you never had, you got to do something you never did,
100%.
And I remember in the infancy, in the deliberations and talking about this, to get over that mental hurdle of starting something that you never started is huge. 100%. And it costs no money.
At all.
It takes no energy at all. Except for the mental fortitude for you to say, I can do something different.
And effort, yeah.
But it is a really courageous move, Mm-hmm. And in this generation, we don't really use the word courage, right? It's not necessary. We're not really fighting in the jungle for like our, villages or our food nowadays, No. But this is courage.
I would have been able to survive though back then. I'm gonna keep it real. If I was a caveman, a lot of niggas would have died. Fucking with me. I would have did what I needed to do. Somebody would have died. I would have been able to feed my family. That's for damn sure. I would have got a goat, elephant. If I would have had to eat a whole individual, I would have hated an old individual.
Well, the first law of nature is self-preservation, exactly. And I feel like you would have did it.
Serving like a motherfucker, I promise you that.
Hey, I agree, 100%, man. Hey, everybody gotta do what they gotta do to get through this world, 100. And I'm really appreciative of us coming together for the Essentials podcast because how many times do you really have individuals to talk at a level where like you can understand? You know what I hate?
What?
Bro, I like up and coming artist music. I can't identify.
Another tangent. We go count as tangents this whole episode.
Another tangent. That's 3.
Tangent 2.
I cannot. When like if you talking about all this baller stuff, I'm lost. I'm literally lost. You got all these diamonds and all these women. And why you always want my girl? They always say your girl in the in every song. Every song is your girl. Get your own damn girl. Okay? You got enough money to get your own girl. And I just really like the grind, man, and the patience and the empathy.
You know what that is, though? You know what that is in music? Do you want to know why?
Tell me something.
It's just to have the ability to say, I had his woman. And that's the disconnect in with our people. It's not like I see he happy, I see she happy. I'm not gonna interfere with that. I want to fuck up their whole happiness, and that's like every single part of what they did, what we deal with in our community.
Damn. That is a whole nother tangent, and this dude had already taken us on the 10 Commandments of love, so let's not even go down that path.
That was a great episode. I got a lot of feedback from that. That was a great episode.
It was very nice. It was very nice.
Pat me on the back again, bro.
Oh my God, good job, sir.
The women loved that one.
I know.
Like, why niggas can't be like you? Everybody ain't me, baby.
We got the love Dr. Poo over here, you know.
That's a good name. I'm about to change my Instagram to Love Dr. Poo.
Hey,
my followers about to shoot up 1,000. Guarantee it. You just put me on.
Well, maybe it could be one of your personas, like El Diablo. You could have the love doctor to step in.
El Diablo is only when I travel. When I leave this country, I'm
Well, then the love doctor come in when you need a prescription to love, then.
Ooh, you're right. That's a tangent.
That's a real life tangent. That's a second tangent.
That's a life tangent. Yeah. That's not a podcast.
I took you. Yeah.
Well, my bad.
Yeah,
my
you're
bad.
welcome. I want copyrights.
You off. Go ahead.
All right, going back. So back to what I was saying. That's why I really appreciate this podcast, is because just showing real empathy and real gratitude and real perspectives on every level. We don't know different things, and we're willing to have those conversations. Shout out to our first guest, the Vegan Hood Chefs, who are looking out towards diet. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Arthur Burden, who's looking out for finances. You know, shout out to the twins for just trying to reach a hand from the blue side and also from the community, because we know these men. We rode the Muni with these men.
100%.
We got on the back of the bus with these men.
100%.
Okay?
100%.
So, shout out to all the individuals that we had. Mm-hmm. Shout out to our business partners that came out and to further the knowledge and wealth of High Notes LLC. Mm-hmm. And we're just looking to find people who are like-minded, people who want to have an open conversation, and we don't even have to have the same ideologies. We just want to have a conversation.
Literally.
Honestly. Mm-hmm. And because we got two heads on our shoulders, you know?
100%. Let's get into the other portion of our episode.
Tell us!
Successes and failures.
Oh.
I
can tell you a little.
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was finna touch on your success.
No, sir.
You like to toot your own horn a lot.
No,
you know
man. This wormhole too deep.
You about to, you're a 6-figure nigga now.
Hold on, man. Hey, man. Uncle Sam's probably listening up on
here.
here.
You're right. I'm incriminating. That's my bad.
No.
Let me put my X down for my
Hey,
incrimination.
whoa.
I'm still not winning.
I'm a student. I'm still a student at this current time. That is what my tax forms are saying, and that is what we're doing.
You're a 6-figure nigga now. At the end of the day, I will be calling you. I go broke, I know who to call.
Hey, hey, we all got our resources, right? Mm-hmm. You know, what real outcome are we having for life? Because money is really a medium. What are we trying to get from it is what I try to ask. You know, it's not about the plethora, the surplus that you have, but what type of lifestyle, what type of feeling are you trying to have? Anyway, keep going. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till I'm a 6-figure nigga.
Oh my God. Hey,
that's
bro.
That's gonna be one of the best times of my life. But anyway.
Still a student. My car is still ashy. No tints on it.
Just your opinion. What is success to you? What does it look like?
Success to me personally?
Mm-hmm. Does it even have a look? Is it a feeling? Is it a meaning? Like, what is success?
Everybody has their own definition. I'm just going to tell you mine.
Okay.
Success to me is waking up with you have a mission in mind, and that you're working towards that. I read a book today called The Alchemist, and it was every second.
The Alchemist? Who's the author? My bad.
Polio.
I'm a reader too. Shit.
It's called, I think, is Paul Cardone or something like that. I know the last name. I know the first name is definitely Paul. But if you look up Alchemist.
Paul? It ain't Paul?
Paul.
Okay. Is it spelled Paul though?
No, it's with an O at the end.
Okay. So Paluau. Okay.
And it was like every second that you are working towards your mission, you encounter God. And I really feel that way because that we really have to. I was talking this yesterday to a friend that I'm happy, but happiness is hard work. 100%. It is not how it's advertised.
100%.
You see happiness on a brochure is they don't say on the back it takes an enormous amount of work to maintain that part.
Facts.
And I was surprised as a grown-ass man to figure that out. Out the consistent work ethic.
I said that on a previous episode, bro. On the birthday episode, on my birthday.
Oh, I love that episode.
The older you get,
I love that episode.
The older you get, bro, the less shit you get. When you're young, 5, 6, 7, birthday for sure. 8, 9.
Absolutely.
15,
Absolutely.
16. Your mom would be like, happy birthday. I got you a card.
Yeah. With $100 in it.
Maybe 100. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the time of
no
your
gift
birthday.
associated with
it.
Just
your birthday
that.
is on any time between the 1st, the 31st, and the 8th, you ain't getting shit. That's where all the bills paid. If you're lucky enough to be a later month baby, then you might get something.
I feel it.
But like I said, the older you get, shit just starts to change. It ain't the same no more. So when you were young, you don't have no responsibilities. You're able to do whatever you want. Literally, the older you get now, it's the thing. It's reversed. Now you got all the responsibilities. Now your mama calling you.
Well, now
you know what I'm saying? Half the time, but that's just how we grew up. It ain't like that for every family.
I'm looking in a mind frame of like now we gotta look out for them younger ones. Who's 6th birthday is it now?
Yeah.
Where do I gotta go to give $20, $40 for the next one that's coming up?
Yeah.
As a grown ass man, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And I know you ain't got kids, but you know
Say it again for the women.
And I know you. Hey, Pooh don't got no kids.
Say it again for the women in the back. Slow it down. You gotta say it like mellow, like R&B style.
Co-host of Essentials, Pooh does not have any children.
I swear to God, I thought I was listening to 102.9 when you said that. Hey, you put me in. You put me on, boy. I swear.
Shout out to them.
Swear to God.
Hey, man. Hey, Cameron and Chase, boy, I love y'all, man. 2 years old, man. We about to make it to 3. But when you have, when somebody's taking care of your kids, when somebody's doing a service for you, like, your nails or your hair or something like that, you gotta really give that extra. You know, they're up and coming and doing something for you.
Yeah.
So that's just what I think about it, and it really was tough. I'm gonna keep it real. To just take out myself from like being the one and I'm the youngest in my family on my mom's side.
Me too.
That was tough. It was tough. I'm just accepting all gifts. I'm expecting gifts. You know what I'm saying? It's what I deserve. That's what I've been told to do. Yeah. And even grew up how we grew up. Still, out of all that, you still got more than everybody. Shit.
That's a fact.
So, love. Very much love. Just all in all, success means to me, going back, I know I went on a huge ass tangent again.
Third
what was
one.
that? That's like 5th one.
Third tangent. Nah, you're a little drunk. It was 3. I'm keeping counts.
Well, we went on two separate tangents within the tangent that we were in 2 different times. Okay, so that was a 5.
So you squared it.
Okay.
9. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, I feel you. I'm on my math shit too.
Okay.
My bad to cut you off.
Yeah. This nigga love math. Right. Nigga took 2 upper level classes in math and think he down with fucking Nostradamus over here. I don't even know a mathematician worth telling. The girls from that NASA program. You know the movie I'm talking about. The 3 black women that were historic in that. One was a mathematician. He took 2 classes and he thought he them. No. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Success. I mean it to me. Just to wake up and feel financially secure. To keep on trying to be the best father and family member and son and nephew and person you're trying to be. To really live your real truth and live out your true mission, and also to know where you stand in this world and where you can help, and that with that you can be able to create much more for humanity and your race and your community and your family and yourself.
Oh, man. I agree, bro. A lot of
Don't give me an I agree. Give me what you think. Come on. Fucking copycat.
I fucking hate you, bro. I hate you. Nah, but I agree with what you're saying. I was gonna go into my bag too, but I agree. I was just saying I agree with everything you're saying. Success to me is it's not a look at all. It's your goals is how driven you are, the things you work hard for. If you're willing to work hard for it. A lot of you don't have to be a millionaire or billionaire to be successful. You can have a 9 to 5. As long as your kids taken care of, your family's taken care of, you're taken care of. No problems. You're able to do what you want to do, on the time, given. Because a lot of people want to run the race similar to other people that they see.
What's the race?
The race is like, oh, this person able to do this, X, Y, Z.
What's X, Y, Z?
You could be like, say, like you see stuff, especially in social media, is really like the issue and why it's so problematic.
Okay.
Because you can be, like I said, you can have a 9 to 5, but you can be looking at somebody who has no job, no anything, no source of income. It's probably just hustling or just doing something, outside of the norm of what, a normal American citizen is doing.
Yep.
But we look at that because you see it on Instagram. You see it on Facebook or whatever other social media you have.
And what are you seeing? You seeing them travel? You seeing them?
You see travel.
You seeing them doing bottle service?
Money on the ear, the bottle service. You traveling the world. You got to own all this designer shit. But in real life, you really doing bad. You feel me? It's just a look. You know what I mean? You got all this designer shit on. You got amazing gear, Louis, Balenciaga, Gucci, all that shit. But you drive a 95 Mazda. You got an 89 Honda Prelude. Like, you not really, like, you on the bus. No disrespect or no knock to nobody.
I mean,
like
hey, if you got a car, you got a car.
Your priorities is fucked up. You know what I mean? Your priorities is into the look instead of, doing what you need to do. When it needs to be completely opposite. And I feel like that's what a lot of people have wrong. They get that shit wrong and they do it the wrong way. Like, my priority is to build inside out. Home, vehicle, good job. After that, I can do all the other shit after that. You know what I mean? Be able to have my transportation, be able to keep myself warm and protect my family when I do have that.
Speak!
And then be able to afford to be able to do that shit. Having my job, having whatever source of income that I do have. And then after that, I can build. Like me, I don't wear anything designer. But I can make a fucking Kmart shirt look like
Hold
this.
Hold on, bro. Real
Gucci,
talk. What we wearing right now, bro?
We got on our
talk.
shit. This
We
is
got
ours.
on our
You
shit,
feel me?
bro.
I'm wearing.
High nose,
we
man.
both got
Come
on our shit. High
Straight
Nose
up,
LLC.
Man. Hey, come on, hey, folks.
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
Man. Hey, all we
got
need
this
is
right here.
Hey,
let me get up so we can
real,
show the camera.
Hey,
Let me show that.
Show that shit, bro. Real talk. High nose.
We got the logo there, Essentials. We got the cannabis logo on the back.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what we doing. We don't need no fucking Gucci shirt. We successful.
My whole
At
thing.
the end of the day, we almost millionaires. We just ain't got the money yet.
Right. Hey, mindset is
almost-
everything. Real talk. We just got to get the physical money in our hand. For real. But
We almost millionaires. We just ain't got the money yet.
hey,
But
word
you
up.
a 6-figure nigga, so you gonna be there like that. You feel me? And then I'm gonna come behind. Let me get 20,000.
Boss.
Let me get 40,000. Slowly but surely until I eclipse where I need to get to fucking with you. You feel me?
Hey.
Then you can show me the dentist shit, the ropes. I don't gotta go to school. Why waste money? You know everything. Bring me into the loop. Now I'm the dentist. I just ain't pulling no teeth. I can just check out somebody do a cleaning. You feel me? But I don't need to do the surgical shit. You could just put me in the game with just the cleaning part. I'm cool cleaning teeth.
I had an old dentist over 30 years in the business, Dr. Graham. Said, we can teach anybody to do dentistry, but you're at school to make proper diagnosis. So, yeah, you're actually right. Anybody could do it, honestly. Anybody could do that shit. Going a little bit deeper into, we went into success. Tell me about failure. What is failure to you? What does that look like?
I don't see failure. Failure is a lesson to me. In real
Speak!
life, that's really just a lesson. Everything I failed at, I went to try to do it again. I'm not about to stop myself or like get down on myself for not trying something again. You know what I mean? A lot of times when people will fail, I had this problem when I was young, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't really get this until I started reading.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Which was when?
I started reading like 2 years ago. I actually really picked up a book. Like actually really picked up a book because I saw a quote and it said, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
Real shit.
And then when I seen that, I was like, so what the fuck is they hiding? Like I was just, my mind
knowledge.
works different. Like I was on some, let me just see what the fuck they hiding in one of these books. I just picked up a book and just seen something, and then it just got more and more interesting as time went. I started picking up another book. So I literally just started reading everything.
Hey, people,
So
don't sleep on audiobooks, man. You get a lot through them.
Audio. That don't work all the time.
Don't sleep on the audiobook, man. I'm trying to give
me.
a cheat code to the listeners here. Boom!
For the listeners, but we talking about me. And I'm giving my stance.
I'm trying to give a cheat code.
I like to look at everything word for word.
You can get the book
I like
and
to
the
highlight
audio.
shit that sticks out to me, that I liked, that might have stuck out to the person I go pick up. But you just listening to it, you like, oh, okay. But you hear it. But if you see it and you can visually, you can go back. Oh, that shit.
How
was
many
on
times
page
you read
82.
something and forgot what you read after you read it?
I don't. I highlight it.
You lying, motherfucker.
I don't. I highlight it and I mark it at the end of the book. Boom. Page 82.
How many times you going back to looking at it?
It depends on the book. Like
Depends.
where's Superior Man? When we picked up that book, I go back in that shit every day. I look at something in that book every day, dead ass, to try just to learn for myself.
You talking about one book?
You fucking right. I go back to that one book and go look at something. I'm just going off of what I'm doing. That
Come on,
one book,
man.
I literally.
We read that book 4 months
I go back
ago,
to it once
bro.
a day,
You got to
literally.
give me a plethora.
I can't.
Plethora.
I go back to one every time and go
That's
look
why
at something to get it from that.
I'm going by.
Cause I don't feel like a failure is like you really failing. If
and large.
If you allow a failure to fuck with your psyche or get into your head to make you want to quit,
Okay.
that's a fear. You feel me? And that's in the book. Failures are fears, pretty much. That's in the way it's spirit, man.
Yeah.
So if you able to, if
One of
you
the
go
first
allow
4
that
chapters.
failure to, you know,
Even though I feel
become
like
a
I
fear for
directed you to
yours.
look back at that like a couple days ago. You're just using my line. But keep going. I'm listening to you.
failure is a fear, bro. Like you cannot bask in your fears. You gotta get out of that. You gotta change the realm because that's how we grew up, bro. From where I'm from, where we from, and my parents, if they failed at something, bro, they stopped doing this shit and tried to do something else. If my parents would have had the wherewithal and mental capacity like that I have, my parents would be well off. And we probably, I would have met you and shit like that, but we probably wouldn't be doing this podcast because I would probably have a lot of shit given to me. But I like the fact that I grew up the way that I grew up. It made me work for shit and make me want more. You know what I mean?
Well, it was already written before it was even happening. So,
100%.
from this book that you recommended me to, Get Out of Your Own Way by
welcome.
Mark Goldstein and Philip Goldberg.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you read it though.
I did.
I read it before you.
You did.
It's a chapter in there talking about fear, and fear grows as you let it pass. And if you tackle fear fast, then it doesn't grow, and it doesn't have a power over you. So I've been really taking that ideology about fear, and which fear comes with failure, honestly. It's like not that far away. And if you don't let that fear grow, whether it be me, it's a simple fear like, I don't feel like doing my laundry, or I don't feel like brushing my teeth at night, you know? Shout out to Jenna Robin Hood. But if I get up at that very moment, I don't even think about it again. That's what I'm talking about. But if I don't, for the next half hour, it's going to be creeping in my head, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just what I'm talking about, fear. And so failure to me is kind of just going on that same basis, getting off our tangent.
No, we not. Maybe you just did the same thing to me. Don't try to copy and paste what the fuck I said.
I'm finishing
You're
the
your own
statement,
individual.
sir.
I'm just letting you know. Don't copy and paste my
I
shit.
said getting off of the tangent.
Okay.
My definition of fear. This nigga drunk.
I'm perfect. I ain't drunk. Not yet. I will be tonight for sure after this.
I know it. Is not being able to go for what it is that your dreams or your true mission. Failure is the lack thereof. Failure is the overgrowth of fear. Failure is when you didn't do something right, but you didn't try again. Failure is when you didn't learn from your first attempt. Failure is making the same mistakes and not necessarily a different mistake, you know, and insanity, honestly.
This nigga spitting.
And failure is not living out your true purpose as a human being because we only come around here once, bro. And as a black man in America, our life expectancy is much, much lower, and that's a
100%.
fact.
Especially the way the world's fucking country is right now. 100%.
We can
been, shit. Let me not even say now. The way it's
Yeah,
been,
let's not say it now. Let's say Ben, you know? And so I'm trying to get going on tangent, but not really. I'm trying to really, I'm trying to get really into enjoying what is now because we be thinking about what happened before, what we gonna do next.
Yeah.
But when are we really enjoying that moment that's right in front of us right now? And that's a failure, is to not understand, appreciate, acknowledge, and be thankful for this moment. Be thankful for the body that we have because it's not ours. Be thankful for the mind that we have because it's not ours. Be thankful for the family that we have because it's not ours. It can all be taken away. And it has been, and we've seen it multiple times. So failure is the non-acknowledgement of the blessings that you have.
You should be a activist or like a preacher or something, bro.
We all have our own
You be
different
putting
ways of
some
activism.
You be putting some words together.
Ah!
I felt like I was listening to Malcolm or something.
Hey,
You-
shout out.
You just articulated that.
Hey, much love to the
It's
nation
sizzling
of
in my
Islam.
spirit right now, my brother.
Man.
But before we go for it, let's pay some bills.
Let's pay some
Shout out
bills.
to Trademark and Copyright for allowing us to use the space.
Thank you.
Black owned, located at 1123 Folsom Street in San Francisco, California, 94124, I believe this is the.
Thank you.
Yes, this is the zip code, I believe. Black owned business, like I said.
Thank
Nice
you.
barn lounge spot, patio, outside
Beautiful.
dining. Is a beautiful establishment, man. We
Beautiful.
appreciate y'all for allowing us to use the space, bro. Thank y'all.
Thank
Another
you.
one of our sponsors we wanted to get into. Just Crackin' Seafood to Go, located at 1291 East Leland Road.
Shout out. What's your
Suite
favorite thing to
4,
get there?
Suite 4, let me get there, my boy. Suite 4, located directly across from Walmart and Popeyes in Pittsburgh, California. Again, 1291 East Leland Road. My favorite dish, garlic noodles with the shrimp and or chicken. Chef special every Tuesday, $5.99. Also another black-owned establishment again. Also,
Shout out.
Another one of our sponsors, Dental Robin Hood. Please allow the people to know what Dental Robin Hood is.
Dental Robin Hood, charity, 501c3, recognized nonprofit organization dedicated to the betterment of oral health, especially that in the socioeconomic disadvantaged communities. And I actually going on a whole nother tangent again
5.
is we're gonna start our next.
He's gonna be at 10 tangents at the end of this recording.
We're gonna start our next partnership with the SFUSD coming up soon. We emailed every single principal in the district,
100%.
and we will continue to talk to you guys. But our first people that have graciously welcomed us and we're working with now is in our community.
Yeah.
Carver.
My elementary school.
And what's the other one? It's right in my. I gotta put it. I cannot let them go
Without a shout out.
Without a
Of course
shout
not.
out.
You have to let them know.
I have to.
How much
Oh,
you appreciate them. It's necessary.
oh, Drew. I went up
Charles
to
Drew.
Drew and Carver, man. Those are the first schools to talk back to us, and we're gonna go on a 25-year. It's called Generation One. Our 15-minute lessons every day, and just general betterment of health. Prevention over intervention. Let's give back.
That's amazing, bro. You a fucking scholar. You know what I'm saying?
Muse, sir.
Muse, sir. Okay.
Tell me something. We going into successes and failures. What was your biggest failure? I'll tell you mine. Biggest failure thus far. You know it.
Not completing my degree.
Damn, mathematician.
Yeah. But
Damn, Nostradamus.
Don't get it twisted. I'm going back, but I'm not on no one's timetable. Of
course not.
I'm going to get it. I will make sure I have that paperwork.
How far do you have left, though?
I had a semester left.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga
Like I
actually
said,
took a couple
when I was-
higher level math courses.
When
I thought you took like
when
2.
I was younger, bro, like a lot of I didn't pick it up. I didn't get I didn't get the tools that I have now when I was younger.
What could you tell to the younger listeners who would possibly, who's at that brink of that failure right now? What could you tell to him or her?
First, don't give up. Don't waste time. It's a reason why you chose this, path. You chose to go to school to do something. Do something valuable with it. You know what I mean? You get that degree, it opens up a lot of different doors than what you have open available to you now. If I could talk to my younger self, I would tell him, you're almost there. Sacrifice your relationship. You know what I mean? To get what you want. You can come back to it. If it's meant to be, it's going to always be there. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a woman or a man or woman, if you in a relationship and you don't want to leave, or you have to stay in a relationship, or you don't feel like it's going to work because of the relationship, or you don't want to jeopardize it and you want to, sacrifice your education or sacrifice that certificate you're going to get, that diploma, that degree that you get at the end of the journey, then it ain't worth it. If that partner is not doesn't want to deal with the fact that you have to go to school for maybe a year or 6 months or 2 years or just however many, that the timetable which allows you to finish, that's not the person for you. That's just what it is. But yeah, don't quit. Don't give up. Be selfish. I don't want to say that, but
Say
you have
it.
to be selfish.
Say it.
Sometimes you have to be selfish. You can't be this unselfish individual all the time. You have to, put everybody or everything on the back burner to just get to where you need to get to. And then afterwards, you can, come back to everybody and, build all those relationships. Because real friends, real people, real family is going to stay the course with you regardless. They're not going to leave because you decided to do something different. They're going to stay there. They're going to stay the course. That's a real friend. That's a real family member. That's a real woman or a real man to stay in your life. So that's some advice I would give to them. And that's definitely my biggest failure that I've had year to date.
And I heard from Snoop Dogg on the All the Smoke podcast. He was like, a lot of times we try to get other people on and think about other people before we get ourselves on. So going back to your selfish part, it's necessary to have perspective because you're being selfish right now for the greater good of the longevity of success, And so a temporary sacrifice is what really that selfishness is, Man, that dude almost brought a tear to my eye.
What's
Not gonna lie.
yours?
Biggest failure
What's your biggest failure?
in life that I've had. Okay.
I know you a 6-figure nigga, but we all fail.
In my life, I failed. I'm still a student right now, for the record. Tag Uncle Sam, please don't check me. But what year was this? This was 2000 and I think like 13 or 14 or something like that. And I had graduated college from HBCU. Shout out North Carolina A&T.
Congratulations.
and I got into a post-baccalaureate program at SF State. And so I was there for 2 years, and they helped me do everything to get my dental application to where it needed to be. And they gave me a letter, like super nice, whole little rollout, and I didn't get in. This was my second time applying, and I had worked all year for this one time, and I had one interview at Case Western Cleveland. Shout out to them. They let me in too with UCSF, but that was the only place that even gave me a late interview. And so it was like, I had family members telling me like, well, maybe you might want to work for the family, or maybe you might want to do this or that. And this is literally 2 years before I got in. And I'm just like,
I didn't know this. This is news to me.
I'm just like, wow, like,
This is the first time you told me this.
I'm just like, wow, like, am I not meant for this? After all this work, after seeing out of the cohort of 12, 10 people got in, and me and the only other black dude didn't get in.
Wow.
Is it not meant for us in our race as black men to progress into this society of health? All these thoughts swirled in my head. What am I going to do with my life? I'm already 20 plus.
Yeah.
I've already committed. I've got a degree in biology. Blah, 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 blah. And that was a week. And the next week, I decided I was going to I wasn't going to live by the cookie cutter constructs of what a dental applicant is supposed to be. I went to being the person who I thought I was going to be in the oral health world.
Yeah.
I started Dental Robin Hood in 2016. I worked on my own things. I got my master's. I worked with the military and water purification.
Yeah.
And
I was trying looking in. If somebody look at you, they wouldn't think that's what you were.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you changing the narrative of what
Yeah.
it looks like to be a dentist.
Exactly.
And that goes into the part of looking what success looks like. You make it look the way you want it
Exactly.
to look.
Not what the generalized look is. And it took me that time to really to fail, and to know what it was to be like, what? This ain't working, bruh. This shit that everybody doing, why everybody doing it? I need to do what it is that I feel that I need to do. And so my greatest failure was not getting into dental school for the second time and just, being lost for a year, even though I got in 2016 and now I'm class of 2021.
Talk your shit.
Sheesh.
Talk your shit. 6-figure nigga.
I'm still a
I'm about to change your
student.
name in my phone to 6-figure.
I'm still a student. Hey, maybe make that like 2022 or 25 or something like that,
That's
Uncle
dope,
Sam.
man.
I don't have nothing.
That's dope. But like I said, that goes into me saying that, when you fail, it's just a lesson. You got to keep going. You cannot stop. You know what I mean? That's the problem that we have a lot of times. Just as human beings, it doesn't matter the race. It's like we fail, and then it's like, okay, I can't do this. You know what I mean? You let that creep into your mind that you cannot complete whatever your goal is,
100.
and not just trying to continue to do it and fight until you can't do it anymore. You know what I mean?
No such thing as can't.
Yeah, we go on this timetable of what we see, and it's like, I have to do it by this day.
And who creates this timetable?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like, you got to go on your own time. If you're 23 or you 25, who the fuck told you had to be married by 30? You want to get married at 35, you can get married at 35.
You do whatever the fuck you
married at
want to
40.
do. Literally.
You have a kid. Somebody tell you you're not supposed to have a kid till you're 18 or older. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, yes, that's kind of, when you want to get yourself settled. But it's like,
you
people
make
try
your
to
own
make it
journey
to where you want to, I want to have a kid by 25. I want to have a kid by 28. You had, nigga, male sperm is working at 40.
Man.
You know what I
Word
mean?
talk. He's
some complications
and
with a
Poo
woman.
is speaking from personal experience,
no,
ladies.
no.
The man is not spoken for. The man has not claimed. The man has no children.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
The man is.
I'm single, but at the same time, I'm in no rush. My timetable for kids is my time.
Hey, what year did KD? Was KD a free agent? What year was that?
Oh, 2017.
He 2017 KD right now. Okay, that's your energy right now. He's on the market. Okay, he chose a team.
No,
But he going to the championship.
My timetable.
That's regardless. He going to the championship regardless.
Because people, my mindset, even when I was young, I said I want to have my first kid at 30. I'm 30 now. I still don't have one. So
not yet. You're still 30.
I'm in no rush.
Don't be.
I'm in no rush. I'm going to attempt to next year, but it's like the way my lifestyle is set up, I don't see that happening at 30.
Bruh. Okay.
So let me ask you
Let's
this.
get off that,
Let
man.
me ask you this, bro.
Tell me something.
Why is success looked at as you changing? When you successful, people say, "Oh, you Hollywood now. You be acting different. You don't fuck with us like you used to." Why is that the case? And especially in our community, why is that the case?
Okay, I'll tell you this is easy. When I was going to school in North Carolina,
Talk your shit.
from the
You
year
be talking a lot of shit about yourself, boy.
from the years of 2007 to
If I wasn't your friend, I'd be like, I'm
2012.
failing. He's just great.
Hey,
So much better than
Hey,
you.
we all got our own journeys, man. So when I was out there, I kind of kept getting a general theme. Like I could come back a year, I could come back in a semester, I could come back in 2 semesters. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It would be the same thing when I would come back. And
Definitely in the South, for sure.
And I said that to say that it would be the same thing in the city, as in people that, that we grew up with in our community and things that are going on there are remaining there.
It hasn't changed, literally.
So,
when I left and I was gone for 3 years, when I came back, it was the same shit.
Where was you at?
In Atlanta, Clark Atlanta University, HBCU.
Talk your stuff.
The best HBCU in the world.
Well, we don't know because they don't really have a high retention rate because you didn't graduate. So anyway, we graduate ours at A&T, man. Shout out. The #1 HBCU in America.
You a fucking asshole, bro. I hate you, dude.
But yes, I understand where you come from. So it really does. So people that are doing the same thing are obviously going to say something about something of a person who's doing something different. And sometimes we got to put the shoe on the other foot. If I'm in my life, in my daily life, and I'm doing stuff, and I'm just on my cycle, and then I see this person who I know, who's cool, we've been close, and we've had genuine times. We've got drunk together. We've done everything. But now,
every time we get drunk, you seem to disappear.
Shut up!
Uber is your best friend the moment you get drunk.
Bruh!
You are gone.
Bruh!
You look up, we drinking,
Bruh.
12:30, 12 o'clock, 12, 1
Bruh.
o'clock. I look, what the fuck, Smooth? I
Hey.
tapping people, I think he called an Uber or Lyft. Call you the next morning. Oh, shit, I left. I was fucked up. I had to get out of there.
Okay, this nigga's on his second tangent, mind you. Okay, this wasn't mine if we're going to go down it. Hey, I'm better off going on my way sometimes than sticking it out with you
Definitely.
niggas.
Sometimes you have to leave.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
You probably peeped the scope. You scoped the last
Hey.
time. You probably scoped the scene. It was like, you know what?
The
I'm
drunk
too
me
drunk
though.
to be
The vibes are somewhere
I'm
off.
too drunk to be here. I'm too drunk to be here. I gotta get out of here. I feel you though. I feel you.
Yeah, that's what it's been, honestly. But just taking it back to that person, we're cool. We're the same individual, basically. Besides the last year and a half, last 2 years, last 3
Yeah.
years, everything about us is the same.
Yeah.
So why should I think you better than me?
You got the same 24 hours in a day.
So
Your work ethic depends on your work ethic. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's simple. That's never gonna change. You don't work, you don't eat.
I'm just playing devil's advocate right now, and so I can see where other people think that. But also, when you do rise and you do get another level of success, there are people that are amongst you in those levels as well. And I've had my own personal struggles to not be as well welcoming and ingratiating to those new people as I am with the people that I've known my entire life. And that's really what I'm working towards. Shout out to all my new friends. Shout out to all my dental school friends. Shout out to all my professional friends that I've met in this later point in life.
Another subtle brag.
Don't shut up. And but it took me a long time to like. I'm so focused on like, you know how we want to keep it real, right?
What does that even mean?
Exactly. We want to stay
The fuck does keeping it real mean?
Stay authentic to who we think that we are. And
or stay authentic to just half-assing life.
Yes.
You know, be who you are to me.
Yeah.
You know, if you done made some type of strides into your life, and I haven't, you need to be back. You need to come back here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't just leave me by myself. Take me with you. That's how people look at it. But I can't, because you dead weight at that moment. You know
Everybody can't take that ride.
With me, it's going to slow my process down. You know what I'm saying? You might be sleeping 8 hours a day. I'm only sleeping 6. You might wake up at 11.
He on a Steve Harvey right now.
I'm just saying that's just what he. That's what he said too. That's one of his quotes. Which
I need my sleep.
Which resonates.
Fuck
with
it.
Me. I just go to sleep at 3 a.m, bro, and I wake up at 9, bro. I be up all night, and I stay up and I wake up early as I could to try to get
stay
at
up
least
that
6.
sleep, nigga. I got kids,
bro.
We gonna sleep at 9 o'clock.
I have to do something. I have to stay active. Like shit is passing us by. Not saying I'm running
Get
a
some
race.
push-ups, bro.
Not
Get
saying,
yourself tired.
I work out. Trust me, I work out. But I'm just saying, like, shit is passing us by, and the level we're supposed to be at as men that we are, and how driven as we are, and the passion, the amount of passion that we have with the things that we're pursuing, we need to be further ahead. You know what I mean? So to get there, you have to work your ass off. You don't get shit without working.
You don't grind,
So
you don't eat.
You have to be tired. You can sleep when you die.
Damn.
Literally. Shout out to Jeezy. That's what he said.
He
I can
loved
sleep when I
Jeezy.
die. That's my favorite rapper.
He loved Jeezy.
like he said, I sleep when I die. Fuck 8 hours. I get 5-6 hours in until I feel like I'm comfortable. Until I feel like I'm comfortable, I'm not gonna fall asleep. That's just what it is.
I'm falling asleep because I'm tired as hell.
But you a 6-figure nigga. You made where you need to get to.
Shut up!
You
It's not real.
You walk
Yes,
into some
maybe.
shit, you might see some shit. You working. You there for about 12 hours. You walk in. Oh, how you doing? Your teeth is okay? Okay, now just see you again. See you later. They gone. You just made $1,000 from seeing that one person. Then the next person come in. You need your tooth pulled? Okay, we gonna set it up for a month away. I just need my money.
But what about that 8 years of grind and
You're right,
sleeplessness?
you deserve it. That's
and
why I'm
seeing
asking
people
for a
on
loan.
social media to be able to look at that person with one glance and be like, "Yeah, okay, you're fine."
You right.
That is literally what that attributes to. Is that
right.
afternoon of me not doing shit and it looks on the outside, but
Right.
I've been that guy who was not losing sleep
You
on
right.
all type of caffeines
You right.
to
But
down
what I'm telling
while
you
I'm
is-
looking at the next person without a job, living at their mom's house
Facts.
outside the country, and I'm just like, I'm in the library at 12 a.m. What am I doing wrong?
100%. But what I'm telling you is, for me, I am coming to get a loan or 7. That's just what it's
Or
gonna be.
7.
If I need 1,000 immediately, look, I'm gonna give you back 10%. That's all I can afford. You a
$100?
six-figure nigga.
$100, bro?
I can pay you in installments.
$100, bro.
If you need 100,
You ain't trying to say 10%
10
like that means something.
I'm just
you know?
saying, I'll give you-
If
give
a
me
mathematician trying to go over the math minor
all right,
over
I'll
here.
pay you back in installments.
Okay.
You give me 1,000.
I had a lot of math courses.
Give me
I was in
1,000
AP
January.
calculus. Where was you?
You give me 1,000 January, I'll pay you back, and you'll be paid off in November.
November?
$100 a month.
10 months?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
I ain't a 6-figure nigga yet. That's just what it is.
Keyword yet. Neither am I.
You right.
Last question. and I'm gonna end it, but you gonna tell me.
No, you answering this question too, goddammit.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
What do you aspire to be your biggest success as we end it out? We talked about this, and I said it before in our pre-production, and he was like, ooh.
That's a great question.
And that could change, honestly, upon the day.
Yeah.
But as of today, on September 12th, 2020, what did you define as you aspire to be your biggest success? Come on. And nothing, no copycat shit.
More than one?
Yes, bro. That's your biggest success.
So one right now, I'm in like we talked about on the previous episode that I'm in school.
Black boy excellence.
For coding, and I'm going to pass this class.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to get into the tech industry, design websites, apps, and create what I want to create.
High Notes LLC.com.
My aspiring, you said the inspired goals, right?
No, what did you aspire to be your biggest success?
Oh, okay. So this one, I aspire to be a pillar in my community.
Ooh.
I want to go back to where I'm from and teach the kids that grew up like I did something different. Look at me. I did it. You don't have to do the same shit you see on the you see these motherfuckers on the corner doing absolutely nothing. They there every day because they don't have no way out. This is the only thing they feel like they can do. So me, I want to be a pillar in my community, take back the shit that I've learned, especially with this coding course, take it back and teach it to the kids. So when they get older, we can change the percentage rate in the tech industry of black people from 2% to higher. 2% is fucking terrible. 100 out of every 100 people is 2 black people in the tech industry. 1,000 people is only 20. 10,000 is only 200.
So in 25%, can you alone get it to 3%?
I can get it higher. At the end of the day, like
higher than 2%.
Like Pac said, I might not change it, but I'm a impact the generation to change it.
Talk your talk.
That's what it is. I'm gonna be an impact on whoever is after me,
Absolutely.
And then whoever want to continue this the lineage after I'm done or when I'm gone, then that's who go continue it. But
Absolutely.
that's what I aspire. That's what I aspire to be. That's one of my highest successes right now. What I'm doing. Other than that, another thing that I aspire to be is an amazing father. That's what I want to be.
Ooh.
I don't have kids yet, but when I do,
He doesn't have kids, ladies.
Every game, every practice, every recital, literally everything. Birthday, it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to be there. Full support and let you know that I am father.
And yes, I will be there on the first day of school and graduation. You saw Miss Jackson looking at
him. That's what it is. So that's my two. That's my two. What about you, bro?
What do I aspire to be my greatest success as of now on September 12th of 2020? First and foremost is to create generational wealth. Cameron and Chase to have their own individual thought processes of what they want to be and successful and contributing as a person of humanity and to society. To change oral health for the betterment and bridging the health disparities, the oral health disparities for the socioeconomic disadvantage. Yeah. To be able to create radiance and light and happiness within myself consistently, moment by moment. And just to really be on this podcast right now with my bro, getting our visuals by the best. Shout out to our venue.
What's their names? You drunk?
Come on, man. Our venue.
What's the people recording? You drunk. This is why I told you don't mix. What's their names? Just give me one of their names.
Noel.
What's the other? Give me one more.
Luigi.
What's the last? I know you don't remember his name. I know you don't.
Why you gonna try
See,
me
look,
on this,
you
bro?
drunk. What's his name?
Why you gonna his? Why you
Yes,
saying
his.
him?
That's not a her. That's a his. What's his name?
I'm sorry, bro.
Drunk.
I'm
With your drunk ass.
Wait, give me the name right now.
I ain't giving you shit.
What's your name, bro? I gotta break the third wall.
His name is Ace, goddammit.
I knew it was something with an A.
You acting like you
Boogie.
forgetting shit right now. You drunk.
I don't forget. You challenged me twice, and you said name one name, name two names. Now name every name.
Let me tell you why.
Damn, nigga, me
Let me
too.
tell you something.
I passed 2 tests.
No, let me tell you what you did. You knew
Golly.
Noel's name because I told you who I was in contact
Oh,
with.
now you want to give a
I'ma tell you
description
why.
on why?
Let me tell you why. You remember Luigi's name because it's a common name that we played as kids. You played Mario Kart Smash Brothers, motherfucker. That's why you knew his name.
How you gonna ask
you
me a
forgot
question
his
and
name
then give
for
a
sure.
reason on why
When
I
you got to
answered the
Ace,
question?
you completely forgot who the fuck he was.
I see him right
You
now.
looked at
I
him and
didn't
you
forget
was
him
like,
at all.
I ain't trying to hit him with no, I don't want to do no social, like, racial name and throw something crazy on him. You was looking at him.
He is
like,
racially ambiguous. I will say
you was
that.
looking at him like, what the? You was looking. I said, what's his name? You said, his. Who the fuck is his? Your drunk ass.
No such thing as mixing cognac and champagne, okay?
Hey, that's
It's a
why.
very good mix.
Hey, bro, you drunk. That's why I love you.
How
don't
you
give a fuck.
gonna give all these disclaimers when I passed 2 tests?
You did.
And you were supposed to stop it.
Like we
You
told-
was trying. You
like,
was looking
listen,
for a failure,
Listen,
sir.
like we told you, 2 out of 3 is what? That's failing.
That's failing.
That's 60%. That's
66.6.
failing. That's failing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's failing.
Okay then.
That's failing.
My bad to cut you off.
I mean, damn, we didn't went down a whole nother talent. Hey, shout out to Ace Boogie.
Number 6, another 10.
Shout out to Ace Boogie, man.
6'10".
I apologize. They put me on the 3rd test. I would have had your name, brother. You're my racially ambiguous brother. I would have had you. But, damn!
Hey man. Hey bro.
But yeah, that's what success meant to me before I was so rudely interrupted. I had some deep shit right there. Thank you, sir.
Oh boy. Hey man, we appreciate y'all for
Thank
listening
you.
this far, man.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for checking out
Thank
the New
you.
Essentials podcast, my
Thank
brothers.
you.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
My boy Smooth, Poo,
Thank
we appreciate y'all again. Noel, Luigi, and Ace. You see it's no pause.
Guest
I remember
host
everybody's
Jew.
name. You feel
Thank
me?
you.
Guest host Jew. Of course, he missed again.
Of
Special
course.
guest. He's
Back.
a special guest again. You back failing.
Thank you,
again.
Ace Boogie. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Luigi.
You got it right that time. Like I said, we appreciate y'all for listening this far. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Everything.
and all platforms streaming podcasts. We up out of here.
We about it!